Music from Keith Sweat with Don't Stop Your Love. Bringing a little Shango swag to your Jupiter ruled Shango venerated Thursday. And as always, I am iiiYansaje Muse, the Black Madonna of your waves, bringing you the music, the mystics, and the mojo. Let me fix my mic real quick. All right, there we go. On radio for the cosmos, 222.9 the Mothership. And it's the last day of April, April 30th, 2026. The day is vibing on Obatala's 8. And that 8 energy is all about balancing that humility with that passion, having that divine confidence that wants to elevate others while still giving a little kiss to yourself. Ashe. It is the 7th Thursday of spring equinox and the 2nd of Taurus season. And tonight's moon bring balance waxing in Libra before we hit this full moon on May 1st. I'm loving it. And this full moon is coming on. Thank God it's Friday, but we're going to talk about that in tomorrow's orbit. You know, 8 is Obatala's number. It's also the number of infinity. So be open to the infinite transformations that you can make. But if you know what's good for you, you will align them in a way that speaks to higher alignment. This is the hidden little secret message in the red and white Sango-Aligned. The white in Sango-Aligned represents Obatala. Humility, patience, keeping a cool head, a perfect balance to the firestorm that Shango naturally brings. So just keep that in mind. I'll be right back with more of what's going on in today's orbit, rotation 4, 222.9 the Mothership. Beam up. .9 the Mothership Internet Radio celebrates 5 years on the airwaves. On 2/22, February 22nd, we celebrate 7 old school music rotations dedicated to the preservation of the musical genius of our ancestors. We've been spinning the rare cuts, pulling the jewels off the B-sides, and feeding your soul 7 different ways. And these planetary rotations are aligned with the daily ruling planets and the 7 main Orisha. We celebrate 5 years of spiritual teachings, highlights of special artists, cosmic ear hustles with everyday people, and everyday cosmic weather forecasts. We celebrate infusions with DJ Black Ice. We celebrate 5 years of wisdom sharing, building, and soul feeding groove. So if you have been enjoying the music, the mystics, and the mojo, then use the links in the description box of this video to show your support to 222.9 the Mothership Internet Radio, whether it be a singular donation or make it a monthly thing. No amount is too great or small, so let's come together as one cosmic nation under the groove and keep 222.9 the Mothership Internet Radio on the air for years to come. Celebrating 5 years. Ashe. And we are back. Okay, so if you have not already, make sure that you are signing the Mothership's email list so that you can be ready to receive the Orbit newsletter that's going to keep you all abreast on the good things that's coming in on 222.9 the Mothership's Orbit. I am available for reads today via the Mothership's mentorship and guidance hotline at 314-200-0368. And I'm going to get to your Thorsdaily general message for the general collective. And today's thought and sentiment is, how can we better balance our humility with our confidence and passion? Just need one. No, that's too many. Just need one. Okay. So disruption came up at the top. Magic came up at the bottom. This message is pretty clear. Work more with your third eye in terms of balance, releasing bias. Because when one gets too cocky, you can interrupt and even weaken your own spiritual powers when you work with them from a misaligned place. Because misaligned power comes from misaligned energy. I almost said misaligned entities. So I'm going to add that in the kitty. When you operate from a place of humility, you are a lot less likely to get disrupted because your intentions are in alignment with the universal whole. So acknowledge what is causing disruptions in your magic. Is it operating in ego or operating in doubt? Both will block the third eye. Let's get some more on this. Pull a black rose off the vine. All right. Body rock. The card already popped out. Gusu. La rose. Okay. So we got child, surprise, unexpected change with influences at the bottom of the deck. What I'm getting from this is don't be afraid to take on life as a child at play. Just be very mindful of what you are allowing to influence your energy. Because once you're grounded in who you are, what you're here to do, strong in your divinity, then the surprises and the childlike essence of life become a lot more enjoyable. But when you're not clear from within, your passions can go every which way. So as you embrace life as a child at play, be mindful of the influences behind your actions. Ashe? All right. Now let's see what my slick talking golden rider tarot deck's got to say about all of this. Shit. 3 of Wands. With the 9 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. New options are coming in very, very soon. And with you embracing life as a child at play, and the 9 of Wands represents wounded warrior, you've been through the disruptions in your magic that have taught you the lessons you needed to learn. Let those lessons serve as the humility that you need to keep your passion for life in alignment and in balance. Ashe. There's my general message. Should you need a personal read, give me a call on the Mothership's Mentorship and Guidance Hotline at 314-200-0368. Or you can hit the pin site link in this video's description box and book your read via video or pre-recorded with a 24-hour turnaround. I'm iiYansaje Muse, and here's more on what's going on in rotation 4 in the Mothership's 7 orbits. Beam up. Whether I simmer or whether I blaze, either way, I'm too hot. Sango. The Jupiter Collection, brought to you by the Mothership Mystic Boutique. All proceeds go to 222.9. The Mothership, internet radio for the road less traveled. Beam up. And we are back. All right, so I got to beam back on up to the groove. Make sure I get these duckies in order for the forecast to come back stronger than ever, starting on Sunday night, May 3rd. Speaking of, make sure you stay tuned in for all the Taurus season features. We got Angela Bofield on the 2nd and James Brown, the godfather of soul, on the third. But right now, let's just bask in Thursday. And I'm going to get back to the groove with music from Daryl Hall. I just wish she wouldn't snitch on me like that. I'm not a man eater. I'm harmless. This is 222.9 The Mothership. Beam up. You know what makes orbits so fascinating? They move very, very fast, yet appear to be moving very slow. Actually, orbits do both simultaneously. 222.9 The Mothership Internet Radio is a 24/7 orbit rotation of old school grooves, planetary funk, and mystic teaching. Here's what's going on today in the Mothership's orbit.